अथ केनं प्रयुक्तोऽयं पापं चरति पूरुष अनिच्छिन्न विवार्ष्णेय बलादिव नियोजित काम एष क्रोध एष रजोगुणसमुद्भव महाशनो महापाप्मा विद्येनमिह वैरिणा. Third chapter, Karma Yoga, stanza 36-37. A question by Arjuna, answered by Lord Krishna. This question is very, very familiar. What Arjuna asked 5,000 years back, we ask now. It's a relevant question, an all-time question. Arjuna is representing you and I. Arjuna is not a character in a Purana. Arjuna is not a character in any scripture. Arjuna is exactly what you, what I. So when Arjuna asks a question, make it sure you have the question. Make it sure I have the question. Whether we live after 5,000 years later, whether we are going to live after 10,000 years later, the question will be asked. It is related to human mind. That is the significance. See, this is the question. Krishna, I don't want to do anything bad. I don't want to do any sin. But still, I am forced to do that. Why? What is that factor that compels me to do sin? Even though I don't want. I want to do good things. I want to live a good life. But still, what is there behind me forcing to do something that is unfair, something that is evil, something that is bad? What is that, Krishna? Just imagine, even now, do not many of us think like this? Don't we ask the same question sometimes? If not to a guru, sometimes to ourselves. That is the relevance of Bhagavad Gita. That is the relevance of reading that scripture. That is the relevance of understanding Krishna, Arjuna. That is the relevance in knowing the question, learning the answer, and Bhagavan answers. It is also an answer that we know. Kama esha krodha esha rajoguna samudbhava. Hey Arjuna, there are two factors. There are two reasons. Number one, kama. Number two, krodha. These are the two factors that force a man to do sin, even though he doesn't want to do such things. These things are erupted and evolved from the Prakriti, from our own basic nature. Rajoguna. Everyone has got three gunas in different proportions. Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic. Everyone has got it. But still people, you or I, we come to know as a Sattvic person because that element is on the increase in that person, which doesn't mean that it doesn't have other things like Rajasic and Tamasic qualities. But taking account of the proportion, if the Sattvic element is on the increase and other things are not there that much, then that particular person is known as a Sattvic person. And then the same with the Rajasic tendencies, same with Tamasic tendencies. Rajas means ambition, anger, all these things, irresistible desire, craving for reputation, all these things belong to this quality, Rajasic. And this Rajasic quality is the reason behind these two things, Kama and Krodha. What is Kama? Yes, it is nothing but desire. Yes. I want that thing. This is Kama. Very simple it is. I want it. I want it because I believe that if I don't have it, I am incomplete. I want a particular thing because I believe without that I am nothing. It is that thing that makes me happy. So I am seeking outside factors for my happiness. I want that, that is Kama. And Krodha is very close to Kama. Krodha suddenly happens the moment Kama is not getting fulfilled. There comes Krodha. Yes, correct. You want something but you don't get it, you become angry. This is what is happening in our lives. We know this. Okay, there is no different opinion about it. So where there is Kama, there is Krodha also. When Kama is fulfilled, okay, we go for more, that is greed, and we don't get it fulfilled. Again we become very, very angry. Anger is a disease, anger is ulcer, anger is cancer. So the best thing is to avoid the desire. Then you may ask, if there is no desire, will there be any progress? Yes, that is a very good question, a reasonable question, no doubt. All this progress which we witness right now is the result of the desires of great scientists, technicians, no doubt about it. But the question remains, in spite of achieving great things, in spite of inventing new things, in spite of enhancing our quality of life, in the line of acquiring more and more material possessions, are we happy? Is there peace of mind? If we are not happy and if there is no peace of mind, what is the great fun in having all these advantages? So Kama is, a desire is not altogether to be avoided, but there should be a ceiling on desire. If we cannot fix a ceiling, problem. So the thing is that if we are able to avoid both Kama and Krodha, life is very sweet, but it is not very easy because Kama is insatiable. See, you cannot get happiness by fulfilling a desire. After fulfilling a desire, automatically you go to another desire. After fulfilling that, you go to another desire. No, by enjoying you cannot satisfy Kama. By enjoying, no, you cannot. Can you extinguish, can you put off a flame by pouring ghee? No, it will burn with more flames. Can you stop a thing right now, instantly? Then there is a chance that you can defeat Kama. Otherwise, not possible. Kama is insatiable, and this Kama is responsible for tempting you to do sins. So it is better avoid it. These are the two enemies of human beings. We see our disaster because these things are there. These things are inside us, these things are outside us, and these things are the two arch enemies. These things are the two things that pull us back from our forward journey to greatness. These are the two enemies, major enemies. Without beating them, without seeing their back, we cannot go ahead meaningfully. So, our scriptures give great importance to the driving out of karma and krodha, and that doesn't mean that it is anything against life. It is not a negative thought, it is very positive. We must have desire in the sense, if those desires are, that should have a dharmic background. Anything illegal, anything that is not based on dharma, any karma, is to be avoided mercilessly. That is the only way to become a happy person. That is the only way to lead a peaceful existence.